Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Caseyleighreiki. I'm Casey. Today we're going to be doing a general reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for Capricorn. This is obviously going to be for September, as you can see in the title, or in the thumbnail rather. Let's get the spiel out of the way and then talk about a new deck I want to introduce. So, energy's fluid, it's not linear. We're going to rush through this one, because I just sometimes get sick of saying the spiel. Energy's fluid, it's not linear. You could be experiencing these things past, present, future, tense. All are acceptable. If it resonates, dope. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. Masculine and feminine are energies we all have within us. Therefore, nothing I say is gender or sex specific, but if it is, however, of course, I'll let you guys know. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome here. If I say Capricorn, you think it's your rule, switch the characters, totally fine. Go for it. If you're looking to book a personal reading or any of my Reiki services, everything you need to know is in the description box below. My website's linked there, as well as other social media pages, all that good stuff in the description box, okay? So with that being said, now let's talk about this deck. This is called Daily Crystal Inspiration, and that's what the deck looks like, or that's the box. Okay, and this is the outside of the cards, crystals on it. Oracle cards, so they're pretty big. This is an example of one of the cards, okay? It says Lapis Lazuli, make a decision. So with that being said, I would love for you guys at the end, if you could, give me a comment, of course, if you resonate with it. Oh my god, look at that. It's a bleach spot from work. If you guys do resonate with it, let me know, of course. Let your girl know. If you like the addition of the crystal deck, also let me know, because I want to know if I should continue doing that or not. I'm going to do it for all of my September videos, but if y'all like it, I'll keep doing it, okay? So, yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, wow, Rising, Venus signs. That was a little aggressive. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for Capricorn, please, for September. The first one that came out was clear quartz. Get crystal clear. That's interesting. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for Capricorn. Definitely throughout the videos I've done thus far, we've had some repeats too, so that's pretty funny. I feel like that's kind of too many, actually. Put that at the bottom. I'm gonna split the deck. Struggle to pick them up. All right, amethyst at the bottom with trust your intuition is that one. Then you also have that clear quartz. I don't know if I showed you that one already, so I just wanted to show you that. Okay, let's see if we can get a couple more for you guys. All right, what do we have for Capricorn for September? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Capricorn, whoa, okay. All right, tourmalinated quartz. I don't know how to pronounce this. Get out of your own way. There's that one. Those are really pretty. I love those crystals. I think they're the coolest things. Wow, that is too many. Any other crystals for Capricorn for September? Any other crystals for Capricorn? Thus far, since I've had the deck and I've been using it, I've yet to get amethyst, so I'm excited about that. I'm excited that it's the raw version on the card as well, because they're so pretty. So Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, Capricorn. Whoa! Okay, that'll be the last one. Okay, so here we go. Aquamarine, go with the flow, which I feel like lines right up with the trust your intuition, okay? Beautiful. So I'm going to hold them up as I read them to you, of course, but let's do clear quartz. Whoops, too much. Okay. So get crystal clear. Make space in your head for clear thoughts that might lead to greater insight into your life. Everyday worries and stress can blind you to the big picture. Hold on one sec. When you're feeling confused, there we go. Make sure you don't lose sight of the forest through the trees. The clarity that comes from mindfulness allows you to view your life from a higher perspective. Keep focused on your goals and intentions as you continue to work towards becoming your best self. Like spiritual 2020 vision, you can see clearly where you're going and how to get there. Have you been feeling lost? Excuse me. Wow, that was random. Have you been feeling lost or confused? Do you know what you want? What does being clear look or feel like to you? Ooh, I'm sorry, guys. I gotta get water. Wow. Wow, that was pretty intense. Alright, sorry, guys. Bear with me. Woo. Wow, that just came out of nowhere. Got my like eye going and everything. I'm like crying in one eye. Whoo! Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, that was rude if you ask me. Whew. All right. The affirmation with that was, I am crystal clear. Today, sit and meditate for 3 minutes to clear your headspace. Wow, guys. What is happening? Whew. My goodness. Amethyst. Okay, trust your intuition. And I don't know if I said this, but the color usually coordinates with what, like chakra. So for this, amethyst obviously would be like third eye. The clear quartz would be crown chakra. Tourmaline quartz, I think, is about, it's got the black in there, which is kind of protection. And the clear quartz is kind of like, you know, clear quartz. Aquamarine, green, so heart chakra. Just for anyone asking. All right, so here's this one. Trust your intuition. Intuition can speak louder than words. Ultimately, all the answers lie within you. Know that you can trust yourself. Similar to a gut instinct, your intuition allows you to connect with your inner knowing. You understand yourself better than anyone else does. Intellect and logic are useful, but sometimes overthinking or overanalyzing can hold us back. Tap into your inner wisdom and acknowledge what your intuitive self is telling you. Don't let outside voices talk you out of doing what you know is best for you. Let your inner voice speak for itself. When confronting a problem, do you most often follow what others tell you, what your head tells you, or what your intuition tells you? Looking back, were there times when you wish you would have listened more to your gut instinct? Affirmation, I trust my intuition. Today, make a decision without using your conscious reasoning. It can be something as simple as ordering food. Simply allow your inner wisdom to decide. Love that. All right. One eye is still just like going crazy. All right. We're going to do aquamarine just because we're already in the A section anyway. Go with the flow. Here we go. All right, stay fluid. If one way of doing things isn't working, find another way. Remain open to seeing things from different vantage points and perspectives. If plans change or obstacles arise, chart a new course to get to the other side. You are like water, unstoppable. Keep moving and you will get to where you want to go. Sometimes it just takes a bit of fluidity to get there. No matter how strong the current, remember to go with the flow and enjoy the ride. And then it says, what causes you to feel attached to an outcome? What could result if you were flexible? How can you show up to meet unexpected changes? Affirmation. I surrender to the ebbs and flows of life. Today, release your expectations for how a situation is supposed to go. Stay fluid and go with the flow. All right, now let's do the terminated quartz. One day I'll figure it out. Okay, get out of your own way. Here you go. The path is clear to your success. All you need to do is claim it. You are the sole owner and operator of your personal journey. Shed any thoughts of self-doubt which can lead to derailment. You are entitled to live your best life. Don't relinquish your power by giving in to negative thoughts or trying to avoid or deflect responsibility. Confront any obstacles that emerge and consciously seek out solutions. Success is yours. Take control, take ownership, and take heart, and you will take command of your own destiny. Have you been blaming others, complaining, or making excuses? Where have you been avoiding taking ownership of your life? Affirmation: I get out of my own way, allowing my success to come to me. Today, challenge yourself to refrain from complaining, blaming others, or making excuses. Terminated Quartz came out for Pisces too, so once that's uploaded, I would definitely check that out. But again, if you want to take screenshots, you can remember them or buy them, what have you. And then there's these as well. Beautiful. I love amethyst so much. Okay, wonderful. So now we're gonna go into some tarot, see what's going on with you guys, okay? Let's see what's up. That cough, man, really got me. Really got me. What messages do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we have for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Okay, let's do one more. There's the Empress. I like seeing that. Taurus and, I almost said Virgo. Taurus and Libra energy there with that. Okay, so at the bottom, we have Strength, which is the card of Leo, right? So I like this. I feel like this is about restraint, self-restraint, your strength just in general. I feel like this is about taming something that's, you know, kind of bigger than you, something that you might not be adjusted to or used to here. It also, to me, really indicates power over your instincts. So this really does line right up with the amethyst, you know, listen to your intuition. Because I really feel like, you know, she's human, whereas the lion is a beast. It's instinctual. These are your animal instincts. So I feel like that is the control, that you're listening more to yourself with that. So that is the theme. All right. Oh man, I feel like you guys are letting a lot go. So normally 9 of Wands right side up like this would be persevering, pushing through that last bit of something, really trying to get to the end. Here I kind of feel like you're like, no, I'm giving up. That's it. Like, I'm waving my white flag. I'm not dealing with this. Not dealing with it. I'm all set. No thanks. And that's where I feel like that intuition is coming in, where maybe your head is saying one thing, but your heart is like, no, we're not in it. Sorry. 5 of Wands. Usually 5 of Wands, right side up as normal would be some tension, arguing, disagreements, not getting along. Here, I feel like you're just totally cutting either maybe someone off, or you're cutting off something where it's just like, no, I just refuse to do that anymore. I'm not doing it. And I think that's where your strength is coming in, of like, you know what, I could tell this person to get bent, or I could tell them how I feel, I could defend myself endlessly, I could try to explain to them how I feel. Okay, so that's very specific, but I feel like for some of you, the vibe I'm kind of getting here is that for some of you, you are over explaining yourself to people, and it's not, you think it's because you're trying to explain to them like your point of view. I don't feel like that. I actually feel like when you're trying to over explain yourself to someone, it's really to control how someone else perceives you or views you. Again, the Pisces one was kind of similar, but so I think that's where over-explaining comes from, when we're like, we have to, we have to kind of maybe seek acknowledgement or validation from this other person. And it comes down to how you view yourself, and not saying that acknowledgement or validation is bad, but like with this one particular person or circumstance, there is literally no benefit. There's no plus side to you explaining yourself to this person or through the situation or whatever. There's no upside here, not at all. The only thing you're doing is expending more of your energy for them to continue to not want to understand you. Because it's not really, in my opinion, about if they can, it's about if they want to. And I feel like they don't care. They could care less as to understand you or understand your point of view, so don't bother. Really don't bother. And I think that's where you're coming from, where you're like, fine, I give up. Like, I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to talk to you then. I'm not going to continue this, conversation and going back and forth. Like, I'm going to listen to myself, and I know that I'm not doing anything good for me and that this conversation isn't worth my time. But I definitely feel like you're trying to wave that white flag and be like, no, I'm okay. Thank you, though. I'm really going to opt out of that. Thanks. Opting out of the fighting or the disagreements or what have you. Whether it's just one instance or it's multiple, you're done doing that. You don't need it. And you know that. It's not worth your time. I think sometimes we can act more out of like emotionality, and that can sway us a little bit. So that's very possible as to why you could have been explaining yourself beforehand or trying to explain to them before, but they don't want to understand you, so don't waste your time. Six of Pentacles in reverse too. It's just a lack of reciprocation here between you and this person. You're like, I'm done fighting with you because I get nothing from this. I'm not benefiting. Nothing fun is in this for me. Like, and I think that's what you're realizing is like, I'm defending myself, and then it's almost like you pause and you're like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, why am I even bothering? That's what I feel like is happening. So Queen of Wands in reverse could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or honestly, I feel like this could even be you. Queen of Wands in reverse is definitely someone who doesn't exactly feel very like confident or passionate. They're kind of lacking motivation, and I mean that also might be why you're like, I don't have it in me. Like, I feel like you guys are just trying to be like, okay, this gets my attention, this doesn't. This does, this doesn't. And just like separate it. And you're like, I have expended my energy in every different direction and just run myself into the ground. The last thing I need to do is use the last bit of the energy I have to do this with this person, to argue with them, to disagree with them, to be at odds, whatever. 10 of Pentacles here. So this could mean that you are arguing with someone in your family. It could be a family member. This could also just be someone that maybe you've built some sort of family with. So it could be a spouse, something like that. But I feel like it's someone that you're close to. And this person makes you, I just heard they make you feel like you're just like worthless, basically. I heard not worth it, but same thing, right? I feel like that's why you're like waving your white flag here. This person who, I mean, for some of you, I definitely feel like this is very family oriented, or someone who you have a strong connection with, or like it's a little more intertwined of a connection. It's not as easy to just be like, screw you, leave me alone. I feel like this person makes you feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse. Like, they make you just feel like crap. Like, they don't make you feel confident. They don't make you feel good about yourself. Like, they don't make you feel good. They don't like light that fire in you. Like, you're not getting this like passionate back and forth, like really good connection with them. Like, I feel like they're just making you feel like trash. Whether it's purposeful or not, just in general, they're not adding to your life in any, beneficial way. High Priestess in reverse at the bottom too, which is so just ignoring your intuition. Then you also have King of Pentacles, which I believe is you here, right? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but I do believe it's you. And then underneath that, we have the Devil, which is Capricorn energy. So this is really interesting to me because it's almost like ignoring your intuition and knowing that you have to drop somebody or drop a situation. And it might be heavy just because it could be a family member or someone that, again, you're very close to. But King of Pentacles and the Devil could also mean that this person, this is their toxic behavior, because like I said, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, where they're like, they could be, I'm getting like nitpicky, or they like try to tell you what to do, or like maybe what to do with your life, and Capricorns are not having any of that, let me tell you. But they're very like micromanagey. It feels more like Virgo to me, but micromanagey or nitpicky or like petty. Like they might poke at you for like stupid shit where you're like, hey, like I have all this stuff on my plate, so I'm doing my best. You know, what are you doing? Like leave me alone, basically. And I feel like you were maybe ignoring your intuition and needing to lean into it more, hence the amethyst in the beginning. Because I feel like you guys do like, yeah, I feel like you guys are more like fact-based people, as of any earth sign is, but you're realizing that you're gonna have to tune a little bit more into your intuition, how you feel when you're around this person, and it's not good. They don't make you feel good, and you're like, yeah, wow, like maybe when I talk to this person or think of them, my stomach fucking turns, and it's like, oh well, wonder why that is. Let's see, what else do we have for Capricorn? What else do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn for September. What else do we have for Capricorn? I mean, I think this is pretty cut and dry, but let's do a couple more. See what else comes out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So what I want to do now at this point is cut the deck. I want to look into this Ten of Pentacles, because I just do really get the vibe that it's a family member or like a spouse or something. So I kind of want to take a look into this and see what we got. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so here's the dealio. We have the Empress, right? So this could be so Taurus or Libra energy. This person could be your mom. They could be a mom. Or it could just be some issue with some sort of feminine energy in your life. Then you have Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is Sagittarius energy with this card. In reverse is, again, it's like lack of action or passion, which passion could be a multitude of different things. But the dynamic is like not so great. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Not so great. Lacking passion, motivation, confidence. So I feel like what this could be also is that you are this Empress card. And you are the Empress, but you don't realize that you are. And then this is kind of your behavior here, is that this person kind of makes you feel like this. So like I said, all the same qualities I listed. Them being a mom also, I mean, it could be that you're a mom too. Like there's some sort of feminine energy here that's very off balance, and it's like you are the Empress, but you're not operating like one. You have the Moon, so Cancer energy here. I feel like what this is this could definitely be you, where you're kind of just like, I almost want to say like locked away inside of yourself. Like you have the capability to be this Empress, and you are this Empress, but this person just drains you. They're just like, I feel like just annoyed and just like you're like, just like, if you're not going to add to my life, then just like leave me alone. And then you have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is to me like just overall like stagnancy. I just feel like a disruption within like the home. This definitely a disruption within the home. It feels very maternal. It could also be that this person tries to be your mom and you're like, you're not my mom, so how about we don't? Let's look into the Empress a little bit further and see what's going on, who this person is. Why is the Empress here for Capricorn? But to me, I just feel a very kind of like dysfunctional, like family environment overall that I don't really like. So who is this Empress here for Capricorn? Let's find out if this is you or the other person. I definitely just want to take a look into this. Why is the Empress here for Capricorn? Oh, okay. Wow. Ugh. God. Ugh. 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 Not a huge fan. Okay, so for some of you, totally could be a spouse, okay? So clarifying the Empress, I have the Queen of Cups in reverse. So someone who is, again, this could be water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But this, to me, coming out with the Empress is like, you have the capability, whoever this person is, to be the Empress, right? Not operating from that place. Queen of Cups in reverse is someone who I feel like emotional outbursts. Queen and King of Cups, to me, just as a reader, almost always indicates Cancer placements or dealing with a Cancer. But it's emotional immaturity, like basically, like I feel like the cup is overflowing, the ability to keep your emotions inside, not there, you know, having a really hard time just regulating your emotions with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Then you also have King of Swords in reverse, inability to make a decision, very indecisive, not able to communicate. I mean, so this could be you, like I was saying, and then operating from that, you know, Knight of Wands in reverse, which is like not motivated, not, you know, not confident, not feeling your best, which is, like I said in the beginning, not feeling good, not confident with this Queen of Swords, Wands. So you have Queen of Wands in reverse and Knight of Wands. Not feeling confident, not feeling your best, like not feeling great, not feeling very passionate, motivated, like none of that. King of Swords in reverse, indecisive. I feel like communication is not there. I feel like you could be not lashing out, but just like kind of on edge. King of Swords in reverse can definitely be someone whose words are kind of blunt, sharp, yeah, just like sharp and kind of like rude, like they don't communicate the best. And you do have the Devil here, like we had on the bottom earlier. So that technically is your energy here. Toxic, totally toxic, just bad vibes. I feel like this is probably you being the Empress, like I was saying. And this person almost makes you feel like you're like, ugh. I want to say like you're being controlled. Or like I said, like kind of like it was like nitpicky or like, you know, micromanaging or like very analytical of you. And like, it's almost like whatever you do, they always like have something to say. Like that's the vibe that I get. This energy is like totally toxic, just trash. The Devil has the Lovers here chained up. So it's kind of like, it's just like being stuck, like chained to this energy or this feeling. You don't want to be there. You got to let it go. It's just awful. Just absolutely awful. And again, toxicity doesn't have to be like dramatic. I feel like I have to say that, but just like whatever the energy here is, it's just like, it could be very like egotistical as well, like really operating from this like 3D sense instead of operating out of, you know, love and like a higher frequency. I feel like this person kind of keeps you trapped in that just like lower vibrational crap. And then you have the Hierophant here, which definitely could indicate, you know, marriage, a spouse, someone like that. But otherwise, the Hierophant really just talks about a couple different things. One, this can talk about a spiritual teacher going to someone for advice on how to let go or release or kind of move forward with whatever the situation is, whatever this person, is creating in your life. So it could be seeking out spiritual guidance or guidance from the church if you're religious, something like that. But also for me, it can just be long-term commitments, which really does for me indicate still family, more so a spouse, but can still equate to family as well here. Okay. Yeah. 3 of Wands. I feel like you're trying to, I feel like this is more so seeking out maybe some spiritual advice or guidance on just like which direction to go. And I think that when you do get it, when you do find it, whatever spiritual guidance or, religious guidance, whatever that looks like to you, is helping you make the decision with the 3 of Wands, because this is making a choice. 2 of Wands would be kind of like, stuck there, just kind of like in between the two, which way do I go, at a crossroads. 3 of Wands is that you already know. So I feel like whoever maybe could be like a reader like myself or someone else like that who's just kind of guiding you. It could just be that you're going to anybody for guidance and asking for advice, and they're helping you make this choice. They're helping you kind of see things for how they are and get back a little bit of that confidence, a little bit of that Empress energy that I know you guys have to be able to move forward, right? The Tower. Yeah. So this is like, this person is helping you make the choice to just let it all come down. Get it over with. They're kind of helping you see things differently, and maybe not even just about this one person, but see things differently in general. Therefore, it creates almost like a domino effect, and you see your life a little bit differently, or the way that you react a little bit differently. Maybe you're reevaluating what you accept and what you will accept in your life, reevaluating your value. So I feel like that's what this person is helping you do, is make the choice to let this just all come down with the Tower. The Tower is that kind of like epiphany moment where it's like, oh wow, like you kind of just make these big realizations that, hey, like I've been doing this for too long, like I gotta cut it off. It's definitely what I'm feeling like with this. Yeah. I've been in a place that doesn't fulfill me, doesn't bring me happiness. This is not the place I want to end up. This is not what I want to keep doing. I feel unbalanced and unhappy and just unwell here. So I think whoever the person is that you're seeking, look at that. Coming out of a shitty place, seriously. Coming out of heartbreak and disappointment, sadness, lower vibrational entities, just kind of like a energy vampire type of thing, right? I think that whoever you're looking to for advice, whether they're a spiritual advisor, so to speak, or not, they're really helping you to understand the situation in a different way and kind of enlighten you to what's going on, so you're better capable to make the choice that you kind of know you need to. So with that being said, I love each and every one of you. Thank you guys so much for allowing me the honor to read for you. Let me know again in the comments if it resonates. Let me know if you like the addition of the crystal deck, so that way I know if I should continue it in the October readings. But yeah, everything you need to know is down below in the description box. Check out my other social media pages. Hit me up on Instagram and TikTok and all that fun stuff. Reach out to me as well through my website's going to be listed below, and my email's on there if you want to book anything with me. And yeah, happy Virgo season. I'll see you guys in October. All right, bye.